Hello. Test. Okay. Test. So link share. Hello guys. I don't know if this is working, but I'm trying to set it up. I only have one monitor right now, which is kind of a problem. So we will see. We'll see how this goes. I have to read the comments in the chat on my smartphone. So this is a new setup. But yeah, I don't know. I was not live for quite a while now, so I thought maybe let's try this. And yeah, just like chat a little bit, and I can answer some questions if there are any, and we can see the news event and how it destroys my account. Hopefully not. But yeah, hello guys, good to see you. Oh, there are the first questions already, as someone is asking, what EAs are you using? I'll make sure to have a look at the video description. Like whenever I stream, in the video description of the stream, you will find a overview. You will find the most important questions that are asked frequently. For example, what EAs I use, and you will find all of the answers to this. And you don't need a lot of capital. Like you can this is actually very interesting thing that many new traders do not really understand or did not learn yet. Trading is not about absolute numbers. You do not need like 50,000 or 20,000 or 1,000 euro in your account. It really doesn't matter at all. Like you can start with 500 euro or something, and then you just use very small position sizes. You can even start with like 200 euro. Just make sure that the position size is according to your account size, and that you do not over leverage and risk too much. But like really, the absolute numbers, they do not matter at all. Yeah. Hello, everyone who just joined. And when I'm looking down, I look at my phone here, because I only have one monitor, so I need to read the chat on my phone. But it kind of works. Hello René, what do you think about Prime and Supreme status at FTMO, and are you chasing to become one? Oh, actually I had a look at it. I think it's a cool concept, but if you really read the rules, it's like super hard to even reach the like Prime status or whatever. So because I don't know, like you have to be profitable like for 4 months with like 4% payout. You are not allowed to lose an FTMO account, etc., etc. So I think you kind of need a lot of luck to get one of these like statuses, if I understand the rules correctly. So I'm definitely not chasing them. I think it's unrealistic for me to get to this status because like the rules are just super, I don't know who made them up. It's just super unfair. Like it has nothing to do with like normal or professional trading, because you can never really predict the profits you make in the next 4 months. So I don't know. I think FTMO just creates these programs to attract more traders and get more people to buy the challenges, because that's how they make money. But I doubt that many people are in the Prime or Supreme status at this point. Then can you show the equity curve of this account, please? You're amazing. Thanks a lot. I mean, I can. I show the equity curve actually every at the beginning of a month, always in my trade buddy, because as I always say, like in this account here that I trade, I deposited, like out of this, 20,000 euro are my own money. And then I also will make another withdrawal soon. So this is not really like a good representation of the equity. But here in my TradeBuddy trading journal, I have everything based on a like 50k starting balance, because that's the risk that I take in this account. I trade everything so that it would be like reasonable for a 50k account. So you can see here in my TradeBuddy, this is the like realistic or actual balance graph in this account. And you can see if we say I started with 50k, there was a little drawdown which kind of hit me in the beginning, and then it was a very good period all of the time. And then this second larger drawdown here, this is actually like a couple of months ago when Trump started to make weird tweets and stuff about tariffs. So the markets kind of collapsed, but surprisingly the drawdown was not that huge actually. Like if we have a look at the key figures, the actual drawdown was only 25%. I mean, of course, at this point, the balance was a little bit higher. So, of course, the relative drawdown is smaller. But 25% or in absolute numbers, 22k is quite reasonable, I would say, for the 100% profit that I have at this point. So, yeah, super satisfied, super happy with the performance. And by the way, if you want to see this, the beginning of every month, I make a video where I explain like exactly where the profits are coming from or the losses, and I show the equity and everything. So yeah. Then there is a comment by, I cannot read the name. Since you have plus 70k margin, why do you don't treat it now as a 100k? Actually, I'm not that rich. So when I trade this account, I want it to be in a healthy relation to my overall capital. And it's not like I have 10 million in the bank or something. If I would have 10 million in the bank, I could trade like a 100k account. But right now I don't want this account to be like a too big percentage of my personal funds. So what I instead just did is I requested a payout. So I will actually decrease the money or lower the money in this account, and then I will still trade it like a 50k account. Super happy with the profits, but in the end for me it would be personally I think too much risk at this point to trade with 100k with the same risk that I use here in a 50k. Like I think I don't really want to double the risk at this point. Maybe I do it in the future, but yeah. Also, this account, of course, for me it's mainly a marketing tool. Of course, it's good if it's going good, but I don't want to like risk my personal finances for this. And I mean, there can definitely be a like sideways or drawdown period for the next 5 years. Nobody knows, so I don't want to over leverage. You need 4% payouts. Oh, this is for the FTMO status non-consecutively. Oh, really? Okay, then but isn't it in like 4 months? I don't know. Maybe I need to read the rules again. So you can roll over some of the profits and only withdraw 4%. Ah, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. But I still think it's kind of hard to get to the like supreme or whatever status with FTMO. Actually, let's have a look at this. We do have this FTMO here. Wait, where do I find this? Is it the Academy or where is it? I don't know. I saw this. Actually, I read this like a few days ago. Premium. There it is. Let's have a look at this. So it says for Prime, we need one-time free FTMO. Oh, wait. No, that's a benefit. More details. So what we have to do is active FTMO account. Yeah, I have an active FTMO account. No failed FTMO account. Yeah, this is actually not super easy, I would say, to not have any failed FTMO account in the last 4 months. Because, yeah, I don't know. Let's assume you have many FTMO accounts. Then it kind of can happen that you fail one. But yeah, process 4 rewards with at least 4% profit per reward. Wait, there's no time limit for this? Then it's actually kind of easy. Well, I mean, it's not easy, but it's definitely possible, because which means what means 4% even? Because wait, see progress. Oh, I can see this, I think. Oh, okay. Process 4 rewards with at least 4% profit. But is it based on every single FTMO account? No, I think it's overall, right? Because if we have a look at my payouts, I hope I don't show any personal information here. This would be bad, but I think I'm pretty sure, pretty safe on this page. Yeah, if we have a look at my payout, I have 1 4%, 2 4%. This should actually also be a 4%, and this, wait, I don't know. Withdraw, I didn't withdraw. Okay, this is a 4%, I think, in a 10K account. So actually I should have 3 4% withdrawals, if I'm not wrong. Wait, what is this? Actually, I should have 4, I think. Maybe I need to ask FTMO about this. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Also talking about FTMO, currently the last few days were not very good. Like most of my accounts are now in a drawdown. You can see this is like 700 down. This is like 3K down. This is like 1.4K down. This is like 4K down. Oh, this is up 0.5%. But yeah, balance, equity, unrealized. There's a loss already. Yeah, and this is super down, but this is just a challenge phase, so it's not a problem. But yeah, maybe I need to ask FTMO if I'm qualified for the Supreme or whatever status, or Prime or whatever it's called. So let me read some more questions here. How many total pairs do you use for your range breakout EA? I use it in GBP US dollar, USD Japanese yen, the German stock market index, the US 30, gold. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now I started Euro Japanese yen also, so like 7 or 8 symbols at the moment, and yeah, it's one of my favorite strategies, clearly. So use it in a lot of different charts. Thanks for the review. Please review about gold. Sigjalang MT5 underrated EA. Currently, I'm not really looking at third-party EAs. Please, I need some help. Fix my bot. I don't offer individual coding support. I'm sorry, man. You can find a lot of tutorials on my channel. Looks like you will reach it soon. It must be on the same account. Yeah, then it's not easy. Like, I don't know. Making 4% 4 times in the same account, that's not easy. I don't know if I can do this. I mean, if I can ever do it in the future, I will be glad, but I don't really plan with this because it's not super easy. I mean, they say like you have to do 4 times 4% in one account, but you cannot fail any account or what? So that's kind of not super easy. Hi René, roughly what percentage of your income is from algo trading? I don't know, like I made a video last year or at the beginning of this year where I said how much I made, and there it was like, I don't know, 10 or 20% maybe. Yeah, you can still find the video on my channel. But most of my income is coming from like broker partnerships, selling courses, selling software, being a YouTube video man. So most of my money is not really coming from trading, of course. So what do we have here? How high is the risk per trade at USD Japanese yen? Currently, I am trading with 250 euro per trade, which means in a 50K account, this is 0.5%. So quite conservative, I would say. But yeah, I mean, risk is very subjective. For others, 250 per trade would be a lot. Yeah, but in a 50K account, I think it's quite reasonable, I would say. Can someone help me fix my code? Yeah, maybe you find someone. So also, guys, in a couple of minutes, there should be NFP. Oh, damn, it's like 35 minutes. Oh, shit. I thought it's like in 5 minutes. But yeah, we have to hang out for another 30 minutes to see the news event, but this will definitely have an impact on the account, and hopefully it doesn't blow the account. Well, yeah, we will see. I mean, you never know until it happens. Do you think that if you add more strategies and symbols, you will also increase the risk overall as you have a lot of symbols? Interesting questions. I do not think so per se. I mean, you would have to check the correlation between the different like symbols and strategies. And I did this for my portfolio, and actually a lot of the strategies are of course correlated, like go long, turn on Tuesday. Also, I think range breakout a little bit maybe in the indices. But if you just add more like totally uncorrelated symbols or strategies, I think you don't necessarily increase the risk. Because, I mean, of course, some strategies will win, some strategies will lose, but in the end, it's always important like what the average looks like, and you don't really necessarily increase the risk. So actually, I think if all of these strategies theoretically are profitable, then it's a good thing to just add more strategies, because when we are trading, we usually have a lot of leverage. Like look at this. This is so funny. I have 70,000 euro in this account, and I used 1,250 for the margin. So I could increase my position size theoretically by 70 times what I use now. See, when we are talking about trading leverage products, the limiting factor is usually not the money or the margin that we have in the account. And this is also why, yeah, as I said, I just requested a payout. It makes no sense for me literally to have like 70k sitting in the account doing nothing when I only use like 1k for the margin. So yeah. So let me have a look at more questions. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Am I still working on new expert advisors? I try to develop a little bit the last few days, but actually it's so tiring because you try a lot and most of this stuff just does not work out. So I would say I'm not like really consistently creating new strategies or expert advisors at this point. Do you find that your other EA turn on Tuesday and go long a good addition to the range breakout EA that's already trading a lot of pairs? I don't know. I mean, I can answer this by showing the performance of these strategies. Like so far, using the go long strategy was one of the best decisions in my trading career. See, like this made 27,000 euro with the go long strategy. And if you have a look at the turn on Tuesday strategy, okay, this did not make as much, but it also made 3,400. So yes, at this point, I can definitely say using these two strategies was a good idea, because it made like half of the profits in my account, or even more than half of the profits. So definitely, but for the future, I mean, who knows? Who knows? We will have to wait for this. But so far, it was one of the best decisions since I started trading this account. I already have my code. The guy who's asking for help. I'll just ignore this. Maybe you find someone, but I'm not really offering individual coding support. Robert is asking, are you still in Cyprus? Have you visited MetaQuartz headquarters? I'm still in Cyprus, but I did not visit MetaQuartz headquarters. I'm not sure if they even accept like visitors and stuff. I don't know. I don't really have any close relationship with MetaQuartz. I just use MetaTrader, of course, and the MQL5 market, but I don't really have a dedicated contact person or something. In your opinion, what is the minimum equity to run the range breakout EA? 10 euro. No, I don't know, 100 euro. It literally does not matter. If you trade 0.01 lots, this is 1,000 euro that you move. So which means that if the market moves 1%, it's just 10 euro. So okay, so maybe let's keep this idea. Let's say then you need you're good with 500 or whatever. You don't need a lot of money. I tried to explain this before. Trading is not about absolute numbers. It's about relative numbers. Just go down with the lot size. You should make some tutorials for those who need to move into futures like NinjaTrader. I mean, I could, but I'm specialized in MetaTrader and all of my products are for the MetaTrader. So I don't know if it would be a smart business idea to just switch everything that I did so far or change everything that I did so far. Hi René, thanks for all the videos. Thanks for watching, man. Explaining the programming. Yeah, I'm glad that you liked the videos. Thanks, man. How do you pay taxes on FTMO payouts? All of the FTMO stuff is done in my company. I have a company in Germany, BM Trading GmbH, which is the company that I also use to sell my course and my products. And this company is, I use this company to trade with FTMO. So I just pay company tax on the FTMO profits. Jan Felix is asking, it helped me a lot. Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad that my videos helped you. I just started a FTMO challenge with one of the EAs I've programmed, and I'm curious to see. Greetings from Germany. Sounds great. I'm rooting for you. I hope your FTMO challenge goes well and you are funded very soon. That's an interesting journey to start the first like prop firm challenges and stuff. It's very cool. What is your risk to reward per trade in indices, gold and Forex pairs? It's unlimited pretty much because I do not use take profits. So I cannot really give you a number for this. Or it's basically unlimited. So you cannot make the calculation if you do not have a take profit. I feel sad that people, but I mean we could see like the average. Like if you have a look at the realized profits, we can see the average profit trade is 270 and the average loss trade is 200, also close to 270. So you could say the risk reward is on average 1-to-1, if this makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, the profit is coming currently from the hit rate, which is above 50%. So that's why the account is in profit. Rush is asking, I feel sad that people in here don't want to share ideas. What if I shoot the strategy you all want? I feel sad. Wait. Oh, it's the guy asking for help. Bro, just do the work yourself. Why do you expect others to help you? Like, bro, don't be lazy. Why should anyone help you? Like, I don't get it. Like, so many people are asking for help, but they don't offer anything in return. And you cannot like expect people to just help you out of goodwill. Like, people have hobbies, people have jobs, people have family. Why would someone just invest his time to help a complete stranger? Sorry if this is hard, but I mean, it's just not how the world works. Yeah, I know we are not all programmers and we don't have to be all programmers, but I mean, if you ask someone to help you, then at least like offer money or something, but you cannot just expect someone to help you. It's not how the world works. Because of copy trading in other accounts, sure, it's because I was doing 8% in 14 days. 8% in 40 days is very good. It's outstanding. It's very good. I would be happy if I make 8% in a year, to be honest. So 8% in 14 days is crazy. But I don't think it can be like this every 14 days. How do you find ideas for trading strategies? I mainly I steal a lot of them. So I use existing strategies and just write code for it. Like, for example, the range breakout strategy. I did not make this up. It's like one of the oldest strategies in the book. Like, people were using it, I think, like multiple years ago. So it's nothing new. Also, the go long strategy. I mean, I kind of created this myself, but the idea is so easy. It's not my idea. It's just like following the markets. Turnaround Tuesday is also an existing strategy. And for other strategies like Ninja Scalper, for example, that I use, I just tried a lot of different indicators and ideas of which I thought they could be good, and then it's basically a lot of developing, testing, and at some point you might find something that could work, and then you use it and see how it goes. But really, it's like strategy development. It's kind of it's a time-consuming process. You just try out so many different things, and sometimes it works, and most of the time it doesn't. Could happen in FTMO. I don't know what could happen in FTMO. 8% in 14 days could happen, of course. why not? Hi René, your scalping bot, are you still using it? No, I'm not using it for, I don't know, like 2 years now. I made a lot of videos about the scalping project EA, and I had a problem with slippage in the first place. So it was never, it was just not as in the backtest. So I kind of stopped using it. Then I never really had to look at it again. I mean, I had other people texting me that they still use it with different settings, more conservative settings, and it kind of worked for them. But I personally didn't use it for a very long time now. Give the guy likes. 50 people are watching and 9 likes. Yeah, give the guy likes. Hit the like button, guys. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. If you could share, what is your current performance in terms of returns and drawdown? That's not so easy. Like, as you can see here in this account, currently out of the 70,000 euro in the account, 20,000 are coming from my own pocket. So if we just talk about these numbers, the return would be 250%. But that's not completely fair, I would say, because I always traded this account like a 50K account. So the numbers here in my trading journal are more realistic, I would say. And here, we can see there's a, it's not updated to the current point. But yeah, if we talk about the 50K account, then it's roughly 100% profit now in 1 year and 2.5 months. And yeah, you can see all of the other key figures here. Like drawdown, etc. But these are probably the more accurate numbers. Go long strategy is still better than holding ETF. It's not such an easy question. It's not better. Like, it's different. If we would use the go long strategy with ETFs, it would be stupid because we would have too many transaction fees. Like, the only benefit that trading the go long strategy with CFD has over ETFs is the leverage, of course. Like, if we would just compare the same leverage with the go long strategy and buying and holding an ETF, the ETF would always win, obviously, because it is just the cheaper product. But if we apply leverage, then the go long strategy can outperform a ETF. And still, I would say the risk reward ratio, or the risk reward ratio is still better with a ETF because it's just the cheaper product. But the go long strategy, in my opinion, still makes sense, because if we are using leverage products, we can just add more and more strategies to our portfolio. So if the go long strategy, I mean, we do lack a little bit of performance compared to a traditional ETF investment, but still we do have the unlimited money pretty much, because we are trading leverage products. So it can still be a good addition to the portfolio. I don't know. I hope this makes sense. But to me, it makes a lot of sense. So I'm using the go long strategy, even though if we are just comparing go long strategy versus buy and hold ETF, the buy and hold ETF has a better cost risk reward, like overall situation. What do you think about HFT, high frequency trading? I'm not a fan. I think the trading costs are usually too high for us retail traders. I've never seen a high frequency trading strategy or system that works, especially with MetaTrader. So I'm not a big fan. MP is asking or saying Cloud 4.0 coded some MQ5 for me. It doesn't work 200%, but it was a good framework to start. Did you? Oh no, I used Claude a couple of months ago, but I think it progressed a lot since then. So I didn't really use it lately. But yeah, I heard that Claude is quite good for programming. I just didn't really use it lately. But if it works for you, that's super great. I think AI will be a huge factor soon, also for algorithmic trading. The question is always how specific the programs will be and how good can you like describe what you want and how good the AI can handle this. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting topic and will change a lot, I think, in the future. Emmanuel is asking, yeah, I know it's a lot, of course. Funded Next is a scam. Really? Oh, I don't know. I never tried this prop firm. Actually, I only use FTMO. What you say getting a VPS or private server is a must if you use robots. It's not a must, but it just makes sense because you don't want to run your local or personal PC all of the time. So getting a VPS, it just makes sense. And it's not expensive. Like get a cheap VPS for like $10 a month and then you're good to go. It just makes things a lot easier. René, thanks for the free EAs. Thanks for using them. I've never found robust settings for GPS dollar with range breakout EA after running Monte Carlo simulations. What's your rationality? I don't know, for trading it. I don't know. I just use the backtest and look kind of fine to me, and then I don't want to like overthink it and use it. I don't know if it makes sense, but actually I don't really use Monte Carlo. I'm not like the super crazy. I don't use every single test that is out there. Yeah, I don't know if it's smart, but we will see how it goes. Until now, it was not a good idea to use GPS dollar range breakout. But theoretically, I mean, in the last 10 years, it would have been good. Who knows? Are you letting the EAs run on red news days? Yes, I do. Actually, today is a red news day. So we will see my account getting blown in 17 minutes. And I will just sit here and see how it goes. Sometimes it's a win, sometimes it's a lose. But no, honestly, like on average, trading all of the red news events, I did not really figure out if it's it does not really have a very negative or very positive impact, I think. So it's kinda, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, so I just trade. The only disadvantage of go long strategy is that it misses the dividend payments. Yeah, kinda true. But also sometimes if we have gaps like this here, I also make like a little extra profit because I don't realize these losses. But yeah. Some people on YouTube reported that FTMO banned them because they were profitable. Yeah, I've seen the videos and I think this is definitely something that could happen to me also. But what can I do? I mean, if it happens, right? There's not really a lot I can do. If they ban me, yeah, it is what it is. If they ban me, I don't use them anymore. But so far, they did not ban me. So far, I cannot, from my personal experience, I cannot say anything negative about FTMO up to this point. Like, the communication was always clear. The payouts came in 1 or 2 days. The scale up worked. Like, everything just worked. So as long as they treat me fair, I cannot say anything bad about them. And if they ban me, yeah, I will let you know. AI with zero knowledge of MQL5 is vain. Yeah, I think AI is good to give you like a starting point or to help you fix bugs in some specific cases. But if you don't have any idea about coding, it has to be a very frightening. It's a very frightening idea to me to just use AI, write a code, and then let it trade my own money because I don't know what the frick is going on. So I'm glad that I understand code and and that I coded all of my programs myself. Then Yusuf made 30% on a 160k account. Good job. Solid profit. If I go to the Fivers, if FTMO bans me, I don't know. I had a look at the Fivers, but actually their prop firm system kind of sucks. I read that you can only have like one 100k account, which is like nothing. So I don't know if it's even worth it. I mean, 100K, a 100K account is really like, you cannot really make money with this. And do not forget, like a 100K account with a prop firm, it's not a 100K account. It's literally a 10K account because that's the maximum allowed drawdown. So I don't know if I would. I don't know. I was thinking about doing this with the fivers, but why would I do it at this point? If I can have 400K with FTMO, and they treated me fairly so far. So I don't know. I will see if something happens, maybe. But so far, I don't really see a reason. Have you thought about Darwin X0 for funding? Yeah, at some point, but I kind of didn't understand how it works. And then I was not really looking at it anymore, so I don't know. Try Funded Next. I don't know. Someone just said before that Funded Next banned them for no reason. So this is not giving me too much trust in Funded Next. But yeah, I don't know. Hi, how does the EA work? I mean, it works great so far. What can I say? Like, there's like literally 50,000 euro of profit in this account, as you can see here. So I can say pretty confidently that so far the EA is working fine. I don't know what the future brings, but up to this point, I'm more than happy with the EA. It's just I don't know why it's performing so well, but it is. It's real money. Yes. Oh, Darwin X0, really? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Do you compare the spreads you're dealing with to the live spreads my FX book is providing? The spreads my broker offers don't match the spreads are shown for. I mean, every broker has different spreads. Like, that's basically what a broker does. Brokers are market makers. They can set the spreads however they want. So every broker has different spreads. So I'm pretty happy with my spreads here. So you can see in my, wait, how can I show you this? In my account here, look at this in the upper left corner. Like, the spreads are very good with IC Trading, the broker that I use here. So you can see, like, usually it's like 0 or 1 or 2 points for the currencies, and then like 50 for D40, which is like very low. And here are like one index point for US 30 and US tech. So the spreads here are very fair, I would say. But yeah, this will go up in 10 minutes when the news event happens. So this will be interesting. So let me move myself back here into the corner. So, do you ever compare? Oh yeah, I just answered this. Like, what's the strategy? Just have a look at the video description of the stream and have a look at the videos on my channel. I explained the strategies multiple times. Comparing your personal account to FTMO, is your risk much less due to the 10% max loss and 5% max loss in a day? I mean, the risk in my FTMO accounts relative to this account is a lot higher. Because here, if I trade like with if I risk 250 euro here in my live account, it's like 0.5%. But if I risk in a 100k FTMO account, if I risk 250 euro per trade, it's like is it 4% of 10k? Yeah, I think it's 4%, right? Wait, am I stupid? 250 divided by 10k. It's 2.5%. Yeah, I'm stupid. But yeah, so you can see the risk in my FTMO account is usually a lot higher. I just discovered your channel. Oh, good job. Hope you like the videos. A couple of weeks ago, and I'm really impressed. Your work is really refreshing for the trading industry. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate this. I'm glad that you like the videos and the content. Yeah, the fivers, they have different, like 3 different systems, I think, but I'm not an expert on this. Same here, absolutely valuable content. Thanks, man. Guys, you're so kind today. I appreciate it. I'm very glad that you like the videos. Whoa. Shit, what the frick? I nearly spilled water on my laptop. Woo! Little shock moment. Let's be optimistic and your account will go up in 10 minutes. I mean, we will see. You can either see me with a smile on my face or crying. But no, I mean, like, as I said, usually the news events are like, I don't know. If I trade 100 news events, it's more or less break even, I think. So should be fine. How did you manage to open an account with IC Markets in Mauritius? Actually, here I'm using IC Trading, which is Mauritius, yes, but they accept clients from the EU. So it was pretty easy to open the account. I just opened it, pretty much. So, oh shit, there's so many comments now. Hey René. Oh, that's a German comment. He is using his EA in a 10k funded account and is using a 200k challenge. Sounds great, man. Good luck with the prop firm accounts. Very cool to hear that you are funded already. I hope it goes well. Hello, René. Hello. Yusuf is trading a 400k account and he is living on Bali. Okay, thanks for sharing your life story. No, I'm glad that it works for you. Sounds great. Stefan, do I use the Ninja Scalper? I use the Ninja Scalper in one account currently, which is this account here. And I do not want to show you the actual account because I don't want to give FTMO any reason to ban me. So I don't want to give you any like hint on my EAs or on my settings. But yeah, this is a 125k account. It's scaled up, so I get 90-10 reward ratio. And in this account, actually, I use the Ninja Scalper as one of 3 or 4 strategies. I don't know exactly. I would have to check. But yeah, I use it in 3 different charts, by the way. How many EAs running in this account? In this account, currently, I use 3 different EAs, but I use 12 charts. So I use the go long strategy in 3 charts, the turnaround Tuesday strategy in 3 charts, and the range breakout EA in 5 charts, which makes a total of 12. Yes. NFP is in 9 minutes. Yes, it's happening soon. 6 minutes now, by the way. Joseph, with the current impressive performance, are you thinking of pursuing a more serious endeavor? Oh, I don't know what this word means. But no, I'm not really planning to like trade bigger money because it's like a little bit too risky for me. And I mean, I would like to be like a maximum allocated with FTMO. This is something I'm looking forward to, and I think this is very realistic for me in the near future. But yeah, besides this, trading is interesting to me. But also, guys, you always have to be like realistic. This performance in the last year was like outstanding. This will not happen every year now. It was just me being lucky, using the right strategies for the right time period. But this is nothing that is like repeatable the same way every year now. Like, yeah. So also looking back, like I did like the long-term portfolio analysis for this account. Looking back the last 10 years or so, the average profit would have been like 20k per year, the average profit. So what I'm seeing now, 50k in 1 year, or over 50k in a little bit more than 1 year, it's unrealistic to expect that this happens in the future now every single year. I can also have negative years, by the way. So this is why I'm still trying not to like get too hyped about all of this. René, seriously look at WNX 0, real money, no trading limits. Yeah, maybe I need to have a look at it. I'm a little bit too lazy. Then I have to set up another new account and stuff. Yeah, maybe I should do it. Yeah. Do you know who Trustful Trading is? I know his YouTube channel. I think he's a German also, but I don't know him personally. And I don't know, like, I don't know enough to, like, say what I think about him. But yeah, I think if there are more people talking about automated trading, it's just good for everyone, because it's good if more people learn. I just hope that he is, like, honest with his followers. But as I said, I don't know enough to say something about this. Hi René, how's your experience with the ping on the VPS? Actually, my ping is not very low. It's like 90 ms, and also I do not really care, because I think for all of my strategies, actually, the ping does not matter at all. Like, I use stop orders for the entries usually, or market orders in the early morning hours, and the ping does not make any difference for any of my trading strategies. So I could not care less. Nice. And there's another German comment saying he follows my my videos and it was helping him. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the feedback. I appreciate it. I try to translate my index strategy to Forex. It is so bad. 20% win rate. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. As I said, developing new strategies or trading systems it's a very time-consuming task, and it just takes a lot of time. It's very, like, can be exhausting. Hello René, in your EA, is it always good if we use H1 chart? Actually, it doesn't matter what chart you use. Like, for all of my EAs that I use here, it does not matter. Like, I can change the chart. It doesn't matter. No difference. I just use H1 because it's, like, giving me a good overview. But I could change the chart time frame everywhere here. It doesn't matter. So my strategies are not based on candles. At least not these strategies. So it doesn't matter what chart time frame I choose. Also, guys, like 1.5 minutes left until my account gets blown up. Hopefully not. We will see. Let's all pray that, I don't know, indices go up and USD Japanese yen goes up and GPU dollar goes down and I don't know. Have you thought of placing 2 trades per day instead of 1? Yes. Actually, I do this in at least 1 FTMO account, maybe more, not sure. But yeah, you can definitely do it. It's theoretically, looking at the backtest, it should also be profitable. But yeah, in this account, I just decided to not do it. Yeah, but I don't know if it's good or bad. I mean, you can just make some tests and then use the settings that you like. I pray for you, my friend. Thanks a lot. I hope it helps. Joe's, for the range breakout strategy, have you extensively tried other pairs? Yeah, I tried a lot of different pairs, but I never really found good settings. I mean, now in one account, I use Euro Japanese yen to try it out in one FTMO account. But yeah, besides this, it's kind of not super easy. So there's the NFP in a few seconds. Spreads are going up and okay, first moves are good. Very good, actually. Let's see if this can continue. You know, sometimes you have these like fake breakouts or fake moves on news events, and then it goes back quickly like we see now. But okay, I think the biggest, I mean, at least we don't see like jumping prices. This is always a big risk when trading news events. So this was a pretty mild reaction, I would say. And so far, it's definitely not bad for the account. But there will be some more movement in the next minutes for sure. Let's have a look. I'm not good at interpreting like these numbers here, but we can see previous actual forecast. So we are a little bit better than the forecast. I think this is why indices are going up. So not too bad, I guess. I don't know. Let's hope that this trend continues. But yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look at the comments again. I think that was it, guys. Nothing more happening. That was the news event. Not too crazy. I'm sorry to not. I'm not able to provide more entertainment here. It was pretty unspectacular. Luckily, it did not blow my account. Not yet. So, Albert on YouTube. Oh, Albert is on YouTube. Nice. He's asking, hi René, I think you have the right mindset for trading. I also hope so. I don't know, but yeah. Even though you are apprehensive towards it, you should consider starting a hedge fund. I don't know if I want to trade money of others. See, like no, GPS dollars going up, you see Japanese yens going down. And if you trade money of others, you have a big like emotional influence. Like if I lose my money, it's okay because it's just my money. But if I lose your money, I would feel bad, I think. So, I mean, why should I trade money of others? I don't know. So far, I just didn't really want to do it, but yeah. Hi. Oh shit. Now we can see my account getting blown here by the news event. This is not what I wanted to see. Prices are going to the wrong direction now in the currencies. Not good. Please reverse. But yeah, I think streaming kind of works quite fine. I think the connection is actually quite stable, which is great. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Sometimes when we see news events, we see a like quick spike in one direction, and then it just reverses and goes into the complete other direction, which is unfortunately what seems to happen here right now in the currencies, which sucks, of course. But yeah, it is what often happens when news events are published or news are published. Joseph is asking, so what are you up to now with regards to trading? Perhaps trying to come up with new EAs or trying new pairs? Sometimes I try to find new EAs or strategies, but it's not that easy. Like you really have to invest a lot of time. Like actually the last few months, I was not really developing new strategies a lot. I was just trading the strategies that I had, and it kind of led to a huge success, which was lucky, I guess. But yeah, to be honest, I'm not investing too much time in this, but I should invest more time. Which VPS host are you using? I'm using Strato, which is a German VPS provider. I don't know if it's clever to use it if you're not German, but yeah, from your name, maybe you are German. Yeah, I use Strato. I don't know if it's the best option, but they have like German support, and that's kind of good for me. Just wait for the end of the day. The New York Stock Exchange is yet to open. Yeah, of course. I will just wait for the end of the day. Like, I don't do anything at all. Like, I'm just sitting here chatting to you guys. I'm not trading. The programs do. I don't do anything. What time are you using EST for your range? I don't know what EST is. Is it Eastern Standard Time? I don't know, but whenever you see my settings here, it's GMT plus 2 or 3, I think. So you can just do the time conversion yourself. Then just use the strategy tester to find settings you like. Hi René, how you determine your go long lot because it didn't have any stop loss? Yeah, it's based on the zero price. So you can see here. I'm not having a stop loss, but I'm risking 100% of my account. So, oh shit, don't want to change the settings. So if the price drops to 0 on one day, then I lose everything in my account, which is not super realistic, but that's how the lot size is calculated. So the EA just takes the open price of the position and then the 0 price, and then it just calculates the lots so that if the price would drop to 0, I would go bankrupt pretty much. Yeah, that's how I calculate this in the go long strategy. Yeah. So what's going on here? Not too much. Yeah, I think this is the small account. Yeah. See, in this FTMO account, I use, wow, damn slippage. I use the Euro Japanese Yen range breakout EA because I just wanted to test this. I found some settings that should theoretically work, just having a look at the strategy tester, but so far it's negative in the last 1 or 2 weeks, but yeah, we just have to wait, I guess. So you can see here I also trade range breakout EA in another pair like Euro Japanese Yen. It's actually it like Euro Japanese Yen, of course, is kind of similar from the like price chart as USD Japanese Yen, because like Japanese Yen is in both currency pairs the second pair, and Euro and USD are kind of correlated at some point, I would say. So yeah, that's a project that I'm currently observing. And GMT plus 2 is 3 p.m. right now, correct? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Wait, it's, oh, you can see it here. Like, it's 15:30 now, 15:38. So yeah. So this is, yeah, actually this is the time that I currently see. So you can just do the time conversion yourself. So all of my settings are based on this time here. And now USD Japanese Yen is attacking the highs again, which is good for most of my accounts. Actually, all of my accounts, I think. So let's hope that USD Japanese Yen has the best freaking day ever today. Let's just hope for this. I mean, I will lose the gold US dollar if USD is strong, but that's how it is. So, comments. What is your opinion about the conflict between India and Pakistan? Wow, bro, I have no idea. I am not really good with politics in general. Okay, perfect. So your range is from 2 to 3 a.m. GMT2, so 12 hours ago. Oh, bro, I have no idea. What are these questions? So my range here is from 3 to 6 currently in USD Japanese Yen. And in GBP US dollar, it's from 4 to 11.30. And here it's from 3 to 6, I think. But I made videos for all of these charts on my channel. Just watch them if you're interested. Hey René, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I am. Thanks. Hope you're doing well also. I have a question. Do you rebalance your portfolio regularly? No, not really. Actually, I don't really touch the portfolio at all. I just trade the same stuff for the last 1.5 years. I mean, I made a few minor adjustments to settings in some of these charts, but not a lot actually. No, I'm not constantly adjusting my parameters. I adjusted them 1 or 2 times in the last over 1 year. So I'm really not doing, I'm not really interfering with this account too much. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see what USD Japanese Yen has to offer today. Quite good. Like, if we can stay at this level or even higher, it's perfect. I mean, it's another almost 500. It's great. going very good. Also for my other accounts should be good. Settings are a little bit different here, but it's good. That's great. Means the strategies are quite robust. Yeah, I just hope so. What are your go long bot settings? Have a look at the videos on my channel. I mean, I could show this like here. Look, this is for US Tech and US 30. But just look at the videos on my channel. I explained everything on my channel. I am unable to run optimizations for the indices with the range breakout EA. I have no problem with Forex pairs. Is there anything I need to change for indices? No. Maybe you don't have enough data. I don't know. I would have to look at your testing setup to say more about this. Do you have any plans for a smaller time frame strategy? Actually, I'm not a big fan of smaller time frame strategies because it usually means that you also trade more, and trading more is usually a bad idea because you just have more trading costs, and for me it never worked out on small time frames. Do you think that we should run go long strategy on $300 account? I mean, I think you should do what you think is right. I mean, just use your brain, and if you think it makes sense, then go for it. But I won't give you any recommendation. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a trading guru. I'm nothing. I'm just your friendly neighborhood programmer on YouTube, and that's it. I cannot give you life advice on your investments. If $300 is a lot of money for you, then you probably should not gamble with it. If it's not a lot of money, then you can gamble with it. Never forget that trading is a high risk. Hi, I was wondering why you don't use Donkian Breakout anymore. I do. I use the Ninja Scalper Expert Advisor in one of my accounts, but not in this one. I also use it in US Tech, by the way, and in 2 other charts. So there are some more people coming in. 70 people. It's quite a lot. Hello guys. Good to see you. But I think I will end the stream in like 10 or 15 minutes because a friend wants to come over. So but yeah, it's nice to chat with you guys. Maybe I should do this more often. It's kind of cool. Answering some questions and stuff. Hi, I was wondering. Oh, I read this already. Yeah, I don't know. So, charts are going good. So far, the non-farm payrolls did not blow up my account. So, let's hope that it can stay like this. Would be very good. I would be super happy with this. Actually, it should be close to the all-time highs again in the account. If you have a look at my profile here. Yeah, this is relatively accurate. So the highest point was 73,600. Yeah, kinda close to the all-time highs here. Kinda close. Indices are strong. Would be great if the DE40 could be even stronger today because I have 2 trades currently with the go long and the range breakout EA. So this would be very nice. But yeah, oh damn, currencies are coming back. Please show us Ninja Scalper strategy settings. No, I don't show you the settings because I use it in one of my FTMO accounts, a funded account, and I don't want to give FTMO any reason to ban me or take away the account. Do you have any advice for running EAs on FTMO or demo right now, but I don't want to be disqualified? I don't know, just use your own expert advisors that you created, that you have the source code of, and then you have the best chances to not be banned. But in the end, prop firms can do pretty much whatever they want. The terms and conditions are kind of vague and not really clear. What makes you use an EA instead of another in a new account? Nothing. I just try out different things. I don't think like one EA that I use is better than another one, or one pair of inputs is better. Sometimes one EA wins, sometimes another one is better. The thing is, I just cannot predict which one will be the best in the future. So I just have different projects and it's just interesting to me. Yeah, please do this more often. Yeah, maybe I can do this. It's quite cool. Thanks for the feedback, man. René, I started selling a EA on the market. What are the best ways to promote it to get the first sale? I don't know. I mean, I use YouTube, obviously, which is a great marketing platform. You could use your expert advisor and set up a 24/7 stream, for example, so people can see it and then maybe purchase it if the performance is good. I don't know. There are multiple ways. You can post in forums, but I don't know. I'm not a marketing expert or anything. NFP when? NFPs are in minus 27 minutes. You're a little bit late, bro. NFPs were published already. That's why we see like these spikes here in some of the charts. You're late to the party, my friend. Late to the party. Water bottle is also empty. Wow. Yeah. That was the NFP news event, and I think I will end the stream. You can still watch the charts though. There's the other stream still active. You can see the charts. I won't answer a lot of questions in the next hour or two because I will meet friends, but was good to chat with you guys. I will answer the last questions here and then I will end the stream, I think. Hi René, another question for Go Long EA. How you manage the trade if there is holiday or market closing sooner than usual? Will the EA manage it? No, the EA does not manage it. Sometimes if I see that there's a special holiday, I run a script that closes the trades early. But to be honest, most of the time I just forgot about it and then I had the position in the beginning of the next day and then it was closed. Justin is asking, do you have any failed safes in your EAs? I'm EA which there is no EA that disables algo trading because a expert advisor cannot do this, at least not with an usual MQL5 programming framework. Yeah, you could watch for maximum daily loss and max profit and stuff, but I don't use it in my live account. I just use it in my FTMO accounts. Yeah, have a great weekend. Thanks. Okay, that's it, guys. These were all of the questions. Thanks for spending a good hour with me here. And yeah, I hope you liked some of the insights. And let's all pray that the currencies do not reverse in the next 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, thanks for being here. See you next time. Bye-bye. End stream. OBS and out. Bye-bye.